One of my favorite cards of all time is in today's top 5 cards. It involves 2 basketball GOATs on the same card. Do you know the card that I'm talking about? Can you guess? Or can you guess any of the other hot cards in today's top 5? We'll tell you who they are now. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. I am super excited to be back with you in the studio today. After being gone the last 2 weeks, I was on the road. I took the family on a trip to Singapore and to Thailand. We had a great time, and while we were there, we got to check out the sports card shops over there. We saw some really cool stuff, and I'm going to bring it all to you because this Sunday, on the Sports Card Investor channel, I'm going to be releasing a special video showing you the sports card scene in Singapore and Thailand. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure to check that out Sunday. But I'm here today to tell you about the sports card market because it is so hot right now. I got some big cards to talk to you about. And of course, today's Top 5 is sponsored by Whatnot. Whatnot has awesome live auctions every day and night starting at just $1. For packs, boxes, breaks, singles, and more. It's a lot of fun, and if you scan the QR code on your screen or use the special link in our show description below, you'll get $15 in free credit when you sign up for Whatnot. Okay, we're starting today's show by taking a look at the overall sports card market with the Market Pulse by Market Movers. And guys, over the last 7 days, the SCI 500 index of 500 of the most prominent sports cards is up 1.6%. Over the last 30 days, it is up 4.1%. And since January 1st, it is up 8.1%. The sports card market is on fire, and it's only going to get hotter with the National taking place just a couple of weeks from now. By the way, I will be there. We have a huge setup for Sports Card Investor. We have our Card Kids Trade Zone again. So come to the Sports Card Investor booth if you are a kid under 16 years old and trade with other kids. Cards HQ will also be there as well, buying and selling cards. It's going to be so much fun. But let's get back to the topic at hand. Let's talk about the cards that are going up and down the most. It is time for today's Top 5 cards. We're starting today with a cold card, as we do every week, because it is a reminder that sometimes the hot cards that we feature on this program can quickly turn cold. So invest carefully. And that is the case with Christian Moore, the second baseman for the Los Angeles Angels. Now, he is going through a challenging stretch right now since joining the Angels lineup. And Christian Moore started hot. He started with a walk-off homer, but since then, he has batted just .189 with only 3 home runs over his last 18 games. And then back on July 2nd, he had a diving catch attempt, which led to a left thumb sprain, and that put him on the 10-day injured list. Now, the Angels are going to remain patient with Moore, but his recent struggles and his absence raise questions about how quickly he is going to be able to adjust and bounce back. And those kinds of questions are very bad for card prices. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. I'll show you what I'm talking about. This is Christian Moore's 2024 Bowman draft. This is his first Bowman card. We're going to look at the base version of that in PSA 10 condition. We'll also look at the refractor version of that card in PSA 10 condition as well. And the auto version of that card we'll look at in raw condition. We're also going to look at his sapphire version of that card in PSA 10 condition. And you can see on the chart, really since he got injured on July the 2nd, all of these cards have dropped pretty sharply in the sports card market, which tends to happen. They're all down anywhere between about 34% and 65% over the last 30 days. His base of his first Bowman dropped from $50 30 days ago down to $26 in PSA 10 condition. The refractor has dropped from $64 down to about $30 in PSA 10 condition. The auto in raw condition was up at around $77. Now it's around $50. And the sapphire in PSA 10, wow. This one was $80 30 days ago, and it most recently sold for $28. If you have that card in your collection, I'm sorry. But now let's talk about some of the cards that are going up. And the hot card we're starting with this week is our investment card of the week, and I absolutely love this card. It's one of my all-time favorites. It is Kobe Bryant's 2008 Topps Chrome card, where he is on the card with one of the other GOATs, LeBron James. 2 legends on the same card together. Absolutely awesome. I love this card. Of course, it features Bryant in a dynamic pose, symbolizing his relentless drive and his competitive spirit. often referred to as the Mamba mentality. And 2008, that NBA season was significant for Kobe Bryant. He actually led the Lakers to their 15th championship that year, 2008, 2009, and he earned NBA Finals MVP honors, further solidifying his legacy as one of the greatest Lakers and one of the greatest players of all time. Let's take a look at market movers at this beautiful card. I absolutely love the design of these 2008 Topps Chrome cards, some of my favorite cards of all time. And we're going to look at the base version of this card in PSA 10 condition. We're also going to look at the refractor of this card in PSA 10 condition. Sharp looking card right there. Let's also look at the X-Fractor numbered to 288 in PSA 10 condition. And then finally, the gold refractor numbered to 50. Let's look at this one in BGS 9.5 condition. And we're looking over the last year, and all of these cards have done extremely well over the last year. The base in PSA 10 a year ago was $575. Now it is a $755 card. The refractor in PSA 10 was around $3,300 a year ago. Now it's up at $4,100. The X-Fractor in PSA 10 was $8,100 a year ago. Now it is approaching $10,000. And how about the gold refractor in BGS 9.5? A year ago, that was a $40,000 card. Now it's around a $53,000 card. It is awesome seeing this card get the love that it is getting and the prices of it going up over the last year. But now let's turn our attention to players playing today. And in the number 5 spot, it is Esmerlyn Valdez, the outfield prospect for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now, Valdez is emerging as one of the Pirates' most exciting breakout prospects in 2025. He's only 21 years old, but he has already showcased power and improved plate discipline, hitting .303 with 20 home runs and 57 RBIs in High A before earning a promotion to Double-A. He also was recently selected to represent the Pirates in the All-Star Futures game, and he now ranks number 16 on the MLB Pipeline's list of the top Pirates prospects. So with continued development, Valdez profiles as a middle-of-the-order bat with the potential to make an impact in the major leagues in the future. So there are, of course, a lot of baseball card prospect speculators snatching up his cards today. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. His cards are from 2024 Bowman. So this is his Bowman Chrome Prospect Auto in raw condition from 2024 Bowman Chrome. We're also going to look at the HTA Choice Refractor number to 150 in raw condition. We're also going to look at the regular refractor number to 499 in raw condition. And finally, we're going to look at the Speckle Refractor number to 299 in raw condition. Doesn't really matter which one of these you have. As you can see over the last 30 days, these are all up quite a bit. They're all up anywhere between 17% and 54% from a dollar standpoint. It is that refractor that's gone up the most. It was $45 30 days ago. Now it is $68. And if Valdez continues to perform in the minors, these will continue to go up as he makes his way to the major leagues. We have another baseball prospect in the number 4 spot today. It is Ceddanne Rafaela, the center fielder for the Boston Red Sox. Now, Rafaela has firmly established himself as one of baseball's most electrifying young performers. He played a pivotal role in the Red Sox scorching 10-game win streak, delivering key hits, including a 2-run home run in Sunday's 4-1 victory over Tampa Bay. And over his last 11 games, he's batting .390 with 6 doubles, 15 RBIs, and 10 runs scored. That is some really good performance. And as you can imagine, that's some really good performance for card prices as well. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. And here is his 2022 Bowman Chrome First Prospect Auto card in PSA 10. We're also going to look at that same card in raw condition as well. And then let's take a look at from 2024 rookie card from 2024 Topps Chrome Black, the auto in raw condition. We're also going to look at the Topps Heritage High Number Real One autograph from 2024 in raw condition. And then finally, let's take a look at the 2024 Home Field Advantage in raw condition from 2024 Topps Update. All of these cards moving up nicely in the sports card market over the last 30 days. In fact, they're all up anywhere between 29% and all the way up at 140%. The PSA 10 of the Bowman Chrome First Prospect Auto from 2022 has jumped from $116 up to $150. And in raw, it's jumped from $21 up to about $52. The Topps Chrome Black Autograph Raw has jumped from $27 up to $40. The Heritage High Number Real One Autograph Raw has jumped from $20 up to $60. And Home Field Advantage Raw has jumped from around $22 up to $30. Great to see these increases. Hopefully they continue. Let's stick with baseball for the number 3 spot today, and let's go with a young player who is really solidifying his status as one of baseball's bright young stars. I'm talking about Riley Greene, the left fielder for the Detroit Tigers. He's just 24 years old, but he has become a cornerstone of the Detroit Tigers offense. This season, he is batting .284 with 24 home runs and 78 RBIs. His performances have been pivotal, including a go-ahead home run on July 13th, which contributed to the Tigers' victory over the Mariners. Riley Greene has been clutch this season, and his cards have been pretty clutch as well. Let's take a look here at some of those cards in Market Movers. We're going to look at Riley Greene's 2019 first Bowman card. Let's look at the refractor here in PSA 10 condition. We're also going to look at his 2023 Topps Home Field Advantage rookie card in raw condition. We're going to look at his 2023 Topps Chrome rookie autograph in PSA 10 condition, and then we're going to look at that same card in raw condition as well. All of these cards doing very well over the last 30 days. His 2019 Bowman Draft refractor in PSA 10s jumped from around $26 up to about $47. His Home Field Advantage has jumped from $20 to $29 in raw condition. His 2023 Topps Chrome rookie autograph in PSA 10 has jumped from $139 up to $185, and in raw, it has jumped from $70 up to $100. Great to see Riley Greene's cards doing so well. We've got one more baseball card in today's list in the number 2 spot. It is Cam Smith, the right fielder for the Houston Astros. Cam Smith is starting to heat up again after cooling off earlier in the season. The 22-year-old right fielder has become a key contributor to Houston's lineup. He's hitting .277 with 7 home runs and 39 RBIs through his first 82 games. And he excels in clutch moments. He is batting .359 with runners in scoring position, and he leads the Astros in stolen bases. Defensively, he is impressed with his transition from third base to right field, ranking amongst the league leaders in outs above average. So all of these things are great for his card prices. Here we are in Market Movers, and we're looking at Cam Smith's 2024 first Bowman card. This is the refractor version of that card. We're going to look at this in PSA 10 condition. And look here over the last 30 days. This is up almost 34% over the last 30 days. It's sold for as much as $95, and a few weeks ago, you could have bought it for as little as $40. Wow, this card has done really good things in the market. How about his auto from 2024 Bowman Draft in raw condition? This this recently is sold for as much as $111, and you go back a few weeks ago, you could have scooped up a copy of that card for under $50. That one has done really well too. Let's look at his 2024 Bowman Draft refractor in raw condition. Most recently sold for $239. The auto version of his refractor has most recently sold for $239. And just a few weeks ago, that card sold for only $100. So that one's done extremely well too. And then finally, let's look at the Sapphire Edition auto from 2024 Bowman Draft Sapphire. This is numbered to $199. This card recently has sold for as much as $300 in raw condition. And a few weeks ago, you could have scooped it for $228. So all of Cam Smith's cards have been doing impressive things in the sports card market. All right, it's time for today's number 1 card. But before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs from today's show are from Market Movers. Market Movers is the ultimate way to track everything that's happening in the sports card market and to price your cards and to track your collection. And with the National just around the corner and with the sports card market heating up, you now need Market Movers more than ever before. Get started for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or go to the App Store on your phone and search for Market Movers and download the Market Movers app today. All right, here we are, guys. The number 1 card of the week. We're going to basketball, and we're going with none other than Cooper Flagg, the new forward For the Dallas Mavericks, Cooper Flagg is making waves in the NBA Summer League, showcasing his elite potential. He, of course, is only 18 years old. He was the #1 pick in the draft just recently, but he delivered a standout performance by scoring 31 points in a game in the Summer League against the San Antonio Spurs. And following that impressive outing, the Mavericks decided to shut him down for the remainder of the Summer League because he's already good enough, right? They shut him down so he could focus on his long-term development and physical conditioning. This move aligns with the team's strategy to ensure that he is fully ready for the upcoming NBA season. So a lot of people are excited about Cooper Flagg, and there's a lot of excitement about his cards. And some of his cards, not all, but some of his cards are going up right now. In fact, his overall card market is looking really healthy. It's up about 10% over the last 30 days. Let's highlight some of the cards that are going up the most. This is his 2024 Bowman Draft Chrome University Black Wave Refractor. This one is up almost 37% in the last 30 days. Currently selling for around $68. It was down under $50 just 30 days ago. Let's look at his Purple Lava Refractor from the same set. This one up 35%. Most recently sold for $54. 30 days ago, it was $40. Let's look at his 2024 Bowman Chrome University Prospect Auto Gold Refractor in raw condition. One of his highest end cards that is out right now. Big boy card right here. Most recently sold for $2,750. 30 days ago, there was a sale of that card less than 30 days ago for around $2,000. So that is some major upwards movement, about a $725 increase on that card over the course of the last couple of weeks. How about his Bowman U Now stuff? He's got a lot of Bowman U Now cards. This is card #1 in PSA 10 condition. This card is up almost 33% over the last 30 days. We've also got this card, number 16, in PSA 10 condition, that is up almost 53%, a little over in the last 30 days. And then finally, this card, card number 44 in PSA 10 condition. This one is up 78% over the course of the last 30 days. We're seeing a lot of cool upwards movements of Cooper Flagg's cards. Hopefully this continues. Hopefully you have a little Cooper Flagg in your collection. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please give it a like, please give it a subscribe, and go get Market Movers right now. Go to sportscardinvestor.com, click Market Movers in the main menu bar, or search Market Movers in the App Store on your phone. We appreciate you, and we'll see you soon with our next episode. Take care.